you know, getting drunk with my best friend, like crying about it, you know, so. I mean, I think Jake and I are like pretty transparent, so I think like I already kind of had an idea of what Jake would be doing after we broke up and like who was around and stuff like that, so I don't think it was a huge like shock in the media for me, really. I don't think I focused on reacting to that. I think if I focus on reacting to every little thing Jake does, how would I ever healthily, you know, break up? So I've definitely been really focused on myself and my own mental state. You know, my day-to-day has changed a lot, and I'm, you know, in a way that's moving on in a way, but at the same time I think it'll take a very long time to get over a feeling as strong as that, and a, you know, like a moment, a year as crazy as that. So I think moving on comes in bits and pieces. I'm still moving on from people that left my life years ago. I think that things don't always just come all at once. I think it's more so an inside look at what was happening during my days while all of that was happening. Because I think that obviously when Jake and I, you know, posted that we were taking a break and stuff like that, you saw the Instagram post, but you weren't seeing how I was feeling that day later, you know, getting drunk with my best friend, like crying about it, you know. So I think it's more of like an inside look as to like what was going on, because I was kind of taking a break from like being so involved in social media and stuff like that. But I think closure is also something that comes with time, even for me. I think that's another thing that is so unforeseen. I don't think I'll ever have a definitive answer on a question like that, because whatever's meant to be will be in this life, and you never know what's going to happen. So I don't know. Hopefully myself. Hopefully just so myself, or like, you know, Lil Wayne or someone awesome. I don't know. I'm kidding. Definitely just me. I think I've always been really bad at like titling anything that I'm doing. I'm always just kind of to the public, like I'm doing me, and you can call it whatever you want. And I think that definitely leaves a lot of room for assumptions, but at the same time, like I just have a great time with Noah. And I think that at the time that she came into my life, trying to like put anything into a box just like wasn't it. So she's just great. I definitely have relationships with most of my exes. I talk to Jake like every single day. And you know, some people grow apart and that's just life. I grew up in high school, me and like all of my girlfriends always having those body sprays, those quintessential like youth body sprays, like Love Spell by Victoria's Secret, Pure Seduction, like the Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath and Body Works, like even the Walmart version of that kind of slaps, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to call it like, you know, hooker perfume, that cheap like hooker moment thing, you know, but that's what I think of when I think of that era. And I wanted to kind of mix that with like a high quality perfume. I wanted to make a high quality version of like a youthful sweet scent like that, you know, because as I've grown up, obviously I kind of put the hooker scents to rest and definitely started to go for something like Gucci Bloom or Miss Dior or something like that. But I wanted to kind of give my fans a mixture of that. And I definitely did create my like everyday scent that I'm like so in love with. It's very vanilla based, with some hints of citrus and other stuff like that, but we are already focused on curating a second scent, so I think that that's more what I'm focused on now. Oh my God, is this the perfect time for me to beg Jeffree Star to give me a palette? I think it is. I would do something if it was the right collaboration in the regard of something like that, or even like Morphe, just like something cool like that. I don't know if I'm at a place where I would want to like curate makeup, because I know the quality like standards of that are very intense, and I think even in the way that Shane Dawson making his Conspiracy palette, he really had to take like a year off of everything to focus on learning so much about makeup. So if I was gonna do something like that, it would definitely have to be either perfect or an amazing collaboration, but I'm more of a fashion girl, so I see myself moving more towards that realm this year.